Welcome, guys, to part 2 of with Alberto Mateos, Road to Success.
Getting there.
All right, so part 1 we talked about how you got where you're at.
Yep.
Some tips and advice for up and coming
agents, realtors, anyone in general.
Anyone in general, right? Like business owners, stuff like that. What's next, right? Like what do you what do you want to accomplish next?
Oh, biggest thing is that 4-unit, man. I bring that up,
Yep.
and I've been keeping this on the low, but I'm very fortunate that today's the day we got the letter of Alberto Buys Houses LLC, and I'm super pumped for that. And just to go show, next year's either hold or fix and flip.
Yep.
End of the day, I've been seeing more fix and flips than holds right now.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, rent's crazy up, but I've been seeing more success with fix and flips, but I want to make sure I know it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I learning which contractors are good, which one's the ones that rip you off.
Mm-hmm.
Even materials. I didn't even know they can wholesale materials.
Yep.
This is stuff that I'm learning, actual behind the scenes, and actually go to the sites. I've been doing some basic stuff, man. I've been learning, and this is sound common sense. Oh, you don't know how to paint? Well, there's ways you have to paint the right way. Learn how to paint. Learn how to tape the right way. Oh, that's the wrong way. Use this. Or just like simple stuff. You know what I mean? Just learn the basics.
Yep.
You don't have to be the guy that know it all, right? Like for me, it's just like I want to learn the basics, learn the stuff for like. How do you even change a cabin filter on the Central AC system?
Yep.
That's stuff we don't know. Some type of stuff like that. It's just, dude, next year we gonna go that 4-unit or we're gonna get a fix and flip.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
So right now you're getting, you're doing a bunch of business. You're doing great. You're gonna keep doing that, and then now you're like, all right, cool. I'm starting to make some money. Now, what am I gonna do with that money? You're not.
Oh,
like, let me buy the nice car. Let me buy the watch.
I'm not gonna lie though, but it is tempting, guys. But no, don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what? I'm gonna put my money in real estate.
Correct.
I'm gonna buy myself some properties. I'm going to do some fix and flips and make a little bit more money. Get some rentals, get some tenants.
Exactly.
So because real estate really does go up and down, right?
It's a loophole. It's a roller coaster.
You might have 1 year where you do 8-10 million.
That's
Another
what I was
year
saying.
You do 5.
Exactly.
You never know, right? Even though you're putting in the work every day, but that's the good thing about rentals, right? Is people need to know. People always need a place to live.
Exactly.
People always need a place to live. People always need food.
Like me right now, I'm kind of hungry.
So it's amazing to see you get there, and granted I did kind of plant the seed a little bit in there, but it's not just about hearing it, because people hear stuff all the time. We watch stuff all the time on social media. It doesn't mean you're gonna do it, but the fact that like you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then now let me do it the right way. Let me go learn. Let me go learn a little bit. Let me learn all these things before I dive into it and I make all these mistakes that's going to cost me money. I'm already around, people who are doing fix and flips. Let me learn from them because they've been doing it for a long time. And then now that you know a little bit, right? You've been now a year and a half working with.
Yeah, even other terms, cool right now. I didn't even know about this hard money, private money. They don't talk about that in school. They don't know what that is. I went out there.
Alberto, what is hard money?
Hard money is like some guy gives. This is what the guy told me. He's like, I worked very hard for this. This is my money, but I'll still loan it to you to some form, shape, with them, depending on terms, depending on the CMA that we present them. But
what's some people don't know what that is. What is CMA?
CMA is competitive market analysis. Basically, for example, if we would buy a house right here, 123 whatever street, and then we see what's surrounding their areas based on the type of bedroom, square footage, acreage.
Basically, comps.
Comps, correct.
Yeah.
Comps.
All right.
But we got one guy on deck who loved us. He checked our credit. He checked what we're making and what we can do based on a team. Like, so for us, we have the realtor. We have our loan officer guy. We have our contractor guy. And then fourth would be him. He's our hard money guy.
Yep.
It's just based out of a team, You can't take everything with you. It's just too complicated, to be honest with you. You can't be a one-man team. There's just no way. If you can, I respect that. I just don't know how you can sleep at night. If someone's like, I don't know how to fix that. But you can fix. That's great. Yeah, maybe for your first one, try to penny pinch as much as possible. But, like, once you get doing, 3 or 4, maybe in a month, stop right there. Instead of focusing on those 3 and 4, you could probably do 4 and 8 in the following month.
Yep. And it's all about having the team, like you were saying.
Being loyal, being
Yep.
straight up. You can't BS in business. Look, I'm gonna quote you this because so and so. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I don't know you personally. This is business. So whenever it comes, he goes, "Oh, I went to school with your daughter." Oh, hey, I know you because we're good friends from high school. No, I don't. That get that out the door. We're here to grow as together, to put some money in your pocket, and not only that, to serve your name, my name, and we can build a better brand together down the world. Because I don't want to be that LLC where it's just like pick on a lipstick, fix and flips.
Yep.
Everyone knows who they are. You know what I mean? People know their work isn't A1, but then there's people out there who have A1 work. Like, oh yeah, that flip, get on it. I heard they do a great job. They do everything by code. They get permits, and some people just don't care. And unfortunately, some people from out of state just buy those houses. But I'm not here to steer them because we can't do that.
Right.
But it is what it is. But I personally just care about my name. That's my biggest thing. It's just making sure my stuff's
That you're doing everything
the right way.
and you want to, because it's right. Like your name is the only thing you got, right? And yeah, there's people out there. They're like, oh, you know what? I trashed my name in this area. Let me move to another area. Like
I know people have done that, and I know some people have done that.
So it goes a long way to do things the right way, even if you're gonna make a. The thing about people, right, is that some people will think, oh well, I can skimp on this stuff because I'm gonna make more money. Yeah, if you skimp on it, you might make a little bit more money right now, but in the long term,
No.
you're not going to, because now you have to, what if something does happen and you get sued? Or what
Exactly.
if, now you do have to move areas because now everybody in the area doesn't want to work with you, right? Like, you have to do things the right way, because doing the things the right way is going to take you way further.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And we live in Hanover, so Hanover is a small pond, but with big fishes. Big people. I mean, Johnny. I mean, look at that.
On the outskirts of Hanover, that's where like a lot of rich people will be at. Like even like in the like I won't say ghetto, but like in like some of the sketchy areas, you see people still driving Lamborghini Uruses and Ford Comps, like brand new vehicles off the lot.
This is PA. It's just like a small town. I'm just like, it's a little gem mine around here. I'm just like, but some people I spoke to them, and then some I know who they are because of that reason. But like, it's just also the biggest thing too is like surround yourself. Who you surround yourself is who you're usually going to be with. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You surround yourself with like that saying. You surround yourself with people who don't want to do anything in their life. You're gonna most likely be like them.
Right.
Or you can be the lone wolf, learn from it, and then find other lone wolves and come together as a pack and dominate the market. That's what I am right now.
Find people that are doing what you want to do.
Exactly.
And copy what they're doing.
Yeah, or
No
tweak
one's
it.
gonna-
Tweak
yeah,
it. That's
tweak
it. You don't have
your
to
way,
mimic
right?
that person.
And they're not going to get mad, right? If they get mad because you're doing what they're doing, then that's not the right person for you.
Just get out, walk out.
Just find somebody else, because anybody who sees that you're succeeding is going to be happy that you're succeeding. To be honest, like the biggest success is when other people are succeeding
In your circle.
Yep. When you're like, damn, man, they just got their property, their
Yeah.
first property, second property, da-da-da. Like, man, now look at that. Like, they're doing this business. Like, it feels good.
It is.
It feels good.
Really good.
It feels really good. Right?
Exactly.
So it's like, like for Johnny, right? Like, when he's, like, doing his stuff, right? It feels good to see Johnny succeeding.
And he's only 19, all right? By the way, he's only 19. He's learned the ropes. He got his first listing appointment because he's like, oh, I'm going to target Fizbo because no one does that. So that's that blue ocean, red ocean scheme, red ocean. Yeah, we're all targeting just door knocking, going to around my neighborhood. No one's really hitting the social media. I mean, he's going blue ocean. He's like, man, you know what? I don't think people are going to answer, but dude, he calls Fizbos all the time.
There you go, man.
And that's a niche I don't target. I mean, 100% props to cold calling. I don't do that. I respect people who do that. I mean, it may sound annoying, but just make sure do not call list, which we always double check. But he picked up and he got his first listing appointment with only 2 months in the game, a $500,000 listing, and he got to see our $500,000 house. I was just like, what the heck?
And then this is what people don't understand, right? It's a snowball effect, right? So you got that one, and then you're gonna list it, and then when you list it, you go do open houses, right? And then next thing you know, you sell it, and then maybe they want to buy another house, right? Maybe they have another house to sell, right? Maybe they have somebody else, a family friend, right? That's like, hey man, this kid did a good job, and you just keep going.
And he
right?
built that confidence at that level. I didn't go with him. He's been seeing the way how I talk in my listing appointments. I said, dude, do what I do, tweak it, do it your way. And he got to talk to the wife. You know what I mean? Happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean?
I do want to disclose that I got shot down immediately. But it's just life lessons. You learn from it. Like, I learned how to talk to it. Like, they walked me through the whole entire house. They didn't know who I was. I just talked to the husband. But then I came over. The wife was there. She's like, oh, yeah, you're the real estate agent. Da, da, da. I was like, yeah, I'm the real estate agent. Walked in. She showed me the house. I wrote down all the notes, talked to them about it. And they said, oh, we're not looking for an agent. And then a month later, they'll say someone else, which is fine. But at least I have that experience to tell and talk to the stories. Got $500,000.
At 19, though, 2 months in the game to look at that, tour at that, man. I didn't get my first open house till 4 months, 5 months in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd get to go with my team leaders, look at houses, but that wasn't me, dude. He went in there, just took it like a champ, and that's good experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the no's will lead to a yes.
Yeah.
And it's you got there, right, and then you just keep at it, and then next thing you know, you start getting more listings, start getting more buyers, and it takes time, right? Like you said earlier in the first part.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's if you want to build a bridge, you can't build it in a day. No. Right? So, you just keep at it little by little. You just keep adding to it, right? And that's just how this industry is, right? And I mean, any tips for anybody starting out?
Yeah, bro, you're young. This is your generation. What do you got to say about your generation?
19, I just want to explain myself, my background. I went to New Washington High School. Mm-hmm. I graduated, and I just didn't know what I really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So, around the last few months of high school, I saw him doing open houses, and I was like, I like doing real estate. I took interior design class. I like selling. I sold fireworks. I sold I worked at dealerships, worked at bars. I have a lot of personal experience with talking to people. So I was like, oh, real estate might be fun because I'm interested in houses. So I took the interior design class. I saw him doing an open house, and I texted him. I was like, hey, can I come to your open house? How do you do what you do? He said, oh, just come over when we talk. So I came up to his open house. He walked me through. He had more people come. It was a fun experience.
He's about to make me cry.
So now I'm doing this stuff. And, I feel like it's very positive to me because there's a lot of other 19-year-olds. I wasn't honor roll. I wasn't AP. Mm-hmm. I wasn't top of my class.
Facts.
I was just average. I was B, C student. Yeah. Level 1 reading. But now the other 19-year-olds, I was in the same classes as me. They see me doing this. They text me all the time. Yeah. They're like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you," or just I want to do what you do. Mm-hmm. Or even people I don't even talk to.
Exactly.
They see me and they be like, "Oh my God, you're Jonathan Dark. Oh, you do real estate." I'm like,
"That's good."
You don't follow me. You don't talk to me at all. It's but I appreciate it. It's it shows that I'm doing a lot. So, yes, I don't have big numbers compared to other 19-year-olds with connections, but I'm still doing a lot more than most.
No, but yeah, I respect, though. Like I said, man, he's first generation. He didn't grow up in that household, and I respect that a lot. He's learning the ropes. He's got coaching now. We got him part of classes now, reading contracts, how to understand contracts, how to negotiate contracts. He's actually now taking this to the next level. I mean, he's still good. I mean, he's still working full-time. Where you at full-time again?
I work at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, full-time.
Shout
out to Dick, bro. He got me this sweater, actually, not going to lie. I bought this one off him. Like I said, he's doing it the right way where he's just working and doing this. And he's not part-time here. He's been coming with me, every time. Any opportunity, he puts in 8 hours, and then the next 8 hours he goes works at Dick's.
Listen, I know agents that started off full-time working a job and then doing real estate full time.
Yeah.
Right? Weekends, every moment they're off, they're working. Right. Yeah. And then next thing you know, you start drumming up more business, right? And you keep doing those calls every single day. And then next thing you know, now they're like, man, you know what? I could probably do this full time now because now I'm getting a deal a month. I can quit my job and give this everything I got. And I've seen agents go from, a couple deals to Alberto.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I want to add that. I'll be honest with you. I quit my job. I sold my car. I sold my house. I sold all my detailing equipment to go all in real estate. I kid you not. The day that happened, I was looking at myself like, what the hell did I just do? Bro, I swear to God, I still have that memory to my head. I'm just like, dude, this is it. I just sold everything I owned to my name. What the hell am I going to do?
You put all the chips on the line.
I said all on black, baby. All on black. And you know what?
It's going on pretty good, right?
God, it was the best decision of my life. And I did that at 23.
And the crazy part is, right, it's you never know who you're going to meet or when you're going to meet somebody that is really going to help you out and really help you get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, me and Alberto met.
Dude, we met, we were at zero. Let's be real. They got to know. Yep. Let's be real. You were nobody. I was a nobody. No one gave a damn who we were. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden, like, oh, yeah. I mean, I've been referring to bit. See, this is the thing, guys. Like, he has bills to pay. I got bills to pay. And at the end of the day, we're all here to grow. Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why people take it into a level where, like, oh, you're hanging out with him and he works at this company. Or, oh, you're hanging out with him and he works at this. No, guys. This is a business relationship. This isn't high school. And unfortunately, I've been seeing that. I'll be real. I'll be put that on blast. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's be real here, man. I mean, yo, dude, congratulations. He just sold this was one person. I don't care. But there's people out there be like, oh, you're working with that. You know what I mean? Like, dude, just stop.
Which is crazy because...
But they're double our age. That's what I don't understand, bro.
It's crazy because real estate is relationships.
Exactly.
It's literally relationships. If you have relationships, you're going to succeed, right? Mm-hmm. If you knew every single agent in your area, the moment you put an offer, you're like, we got a pretty good shot. This person knows who I am. They know what I'm about.
Exactly.
Right? And if you don't know anybody, they're going to be like, I've never even seen this name, but whatever, right? And sadly, and not really sadly, but at the end of the day, you want to work with somebody who you know is going to get the deal done. So people do win offers because
of the name. Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, that's first year. Like, who are you? Who am I? Dude, the biggest thing I did, I swear to God, this is what happened in the pandemic. No one called the listing agent at all. Remember Jose and Juana? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I called that agent. She had a total of 20 offers that day. Wow. Not one called. And I said, look, I'm calling you regards of X, Y, and Z property. This is my loan officer. This is our offer. This is what we're doing. My name is Alberto Mateos. Look, I'm a hard-working, driven individual. This is what I'm capable of doing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring you to the table. And
then I called.
Then you called. And what happened?
Boom. Got the deal.
Brand new, beautiful home. We got them. Mm-hmm. We just beat 19 other offers. Why? Because she told that to the sellers. Yep. And the seller's like, well, I'd rather give it to someone who has a bigger, brighter future. And it was FHA. Mm-hmm. It was FHA.
Conventional deals.
Conventional cash deals. Yep. But we still came competitive, though. We came competitive. Let's be real. We came competitive. But that's the biggest thing, though. Like, if I submit an offer, you submit an offer, yo, call him, her, or call the team, or call their admin, call whoever, as long as they get that offer. Man, I do every form of shape. Email, call, voicemail, text. If they got iPhone, iMessage. I feel bad for your Android users. Yeah, man, I mean, that's how I work. That's how he worked. And I think that's what brought our name up higher. Like, dude, this is the two Latino guys. You get him and him on that side, grab that and run. They'll get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, going back to you, Johnny, I mean, I know you're hanging out with Alberto and getting your name out there and, you're putting in all that work. So, what's next for you, man?
Oh, what's next for me? As far as right now, I don't really have no future steps. I'm just really focused on what's happening right now. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get my mind off track. Mostly the fact I work 2 jobs, like real estate and Dick's. So it's like really hard to balance both lives already. So I'm still focused on what's happening next. Like my goal right now, at least get my first deal done, like my solo, like not Alberto. Much love to him, but I want my own.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm always working, like no matter what I'm doing. Like either I'm here, there. I'm talking about business everywhere. It doesn't matter. And then
what did we do before we went to Rudders? You dropped our business card.
Or even like doing showings for other agents. I do it all the time.
He's my good luck charm, bro. He's going for 3 for 3. I'll be honest with you.
If I do a show for him, it closes. So I'm just saying that as me as a 19-year-old, I'm doing a lot. Mm-hmm. Yep. So even like with my old company I was with, I wasn't doing a quarter of the stuff I was doing. I was pretty much an admin. I just sat in the office. Nothing's happening. I came over to, can I say the name or no? Codewell?
Yeah,
okay, make sure. Yeah, so I came over to Codewell, everything. Like the first month, I was doing showings, I was doing houses, I was doing this, I was doing that. It's like I was getting the job done.
Yep.
So I'm not just
Because you got around the right people who guided you in doing the right stuff. Yep.
Yeah, and then some kids will probably look at me and say, "Oh, you're just getting what you're getting because you hang out with Alberto." Alberto's yes, he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart, but I'm also working for.
Oh, he's working
like,
for
I do
it.
open houses for.
Oh, I don't treat him like a person. I treat him business, bro. Like if we'll take my car, but you drive, but we're talking business on the phone, or hey, I'll drive today, but you talk to your leads, or like we're not just there listening to music the whole time. We've been listening to what was that one podcast recently?
Oh, he's listening to Rants and Gems.
Yeah, like this is stuff that he's teaching me new stuff. I'm teaching him stuff that I've been learning, and like I said, he wants to grow. I want to grow. He grows his business differently. Vivaldi grows his business some different way. But at the end of the day, we're all learning and growing together. I mean, that's the best feeling. Like you said, I think that is 100% with you. I think that's the best feeling ever as well. Like if he's happy, congratulations. Yeah. And just honestly, emotional, spiritual, mental, financial are the biggest four things. Like, I mean, you can't lack on one because then it screws up all the other rest, the fundamentals.
So, and that's another part I was going to get to, right, is that, yes, give business everything you've got, right? But, and you do have to get over a hump. But the moment you get, over that hump, or even before that, just don't forget about the people who are around you, right?
Exactly.
Your parents, your family.
Give them a phone call.
Yeah.
Just call them. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, mom. Hey, love you. Hey, dad. How you doing? Hey, bro. What's good? Or like a simple phone call. Hey, babe. Hey, I'm at work, but just wanted to give you a quick call. How you doing?
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Just simple stuff like that goes a long way. And then also, I mean, my biggest thing is giving back. After the biggest party out there in All Star, biggest party, over 6,000 square footage. Food, drinks, water, soda, 60 tables, 280 chairs. I think, bro, to be honest, I heard mix and match. Like, why'd you spend so much? I said, at the end of the day, I don't care. I wanted to do that. Because these people, this community believed in me. It was open invite. I invited to the whole public, man. I mean, had robots. Dude, I to be honest, man, like, that was my biggest thank you to everyone out there. At the end of the day, I wanted everyone to celebrate with me. I wanted everyone to have a good time, which it was successful. We had 200 people come.
Yep.
I was super pumped. It was super great. We gave great rewards, raffles. People interacted with new people. People were getting new business connected. Man, it was not just network. It was like, it felt like it was a Berto's world right there for a whole day, and it felt great, man. It felt really good. And like I said, that to me is just growing, giving back to the community, going back to school. Like Johnny said, man, I wasn't AP. I wasn't this or that. Just basic, I feel that because I was in a high reading class and they're like, oh, English is his second language. Just put him back to ESL. I'm like, but I was keeping up with everyone else. So, like, I get that, man. I get that 100%, man. I'm like, dude, at the end of the day, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Just be yourself, keep going, and learn to give back. Yep. Keep it going. Just keep swimming. Yep. Just keep swimming. Exactly.
Just keep swimming. All right, guys. So appreciate you guys coming in. We learned a lot, right? Mindset. Some things that you should be doing. Some things that you shouldn't be doing. The type of people that you should be around. The type of people you shouldn't be around, right? How the business works. How to get business. How to make sure that you can continue to do it, right? By staying balanced. Right, so all these different things that we talked about today, if you guys have any questions at all, put them down in the comments. And
let's get it done.
Like, subscribe.
The whole 9 yards, baby. That's my catchphrase, the whole 9 yards.
Thanks for coming.
All good. Peace.